Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. We're speaking with Larry Reaugh. He's the CEO and President of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Glad to be here, Jim.
Your company just put out a news release on Thursday. What kind of news did you have?
We had a research update on the progress of our recycling opportunity, and I have to say that we're meeting all of our goals, and that everything is just moving straight through the chute. Now, that said and done, there's excellent results. We're getting up close to 100%, and all the leaching of all the cathode materials, which includes lithium, cobalt, nickel, manganese, and aluminum. So everything's moving in the right direction, and I couldn't be happier with what's happening. Now, you have to remember that we have filed the provisional patents for this process, and those provisional patents protect us from anybody infringing on those patents up to the time we file the final patent, and that's what this work is for, to make sure that we have everything included in that patent application that we require on this process. And that is going smoothly, but I just thought I'd mention that the patent pending is really covers you as well as the granting of the patent, as the patent does. So, that said and done, we take a look at the market today after a great release yesterday, although we closed up higher. Today, it seems like somebody was selling a lot of stock, and I have to look at some of the short players for that. But we traded 600,000 today down to 16. That's, to me is something that we have to put up with in the market, but I don't see that as a long-term situation. And I think that everything that we got in the development chute will change the situation around on the positive side for the shareholders. Now, there's not much more I can say about the results. They speak for themselves. But the other thing that I'd like to bring everybody up to date on is we're doing a private placement. And, of course, the short players like to try to kill the companies raising any money because it kills companies, and then they can feed on the corpse. And but we're about 50% done. We should be closing on close to 50% of that early in the week, maybe as early as Monday. And there's commitments out there for the balance, so I'm not concerned about that. Getting $500,000 in with our existing cash and with what's accumulated from the exercise of warrants and options pretty much takes us pretty close to what we need to get the patent filed. So just make it a lot easier when we get the other $500,000 in. So I just want people to know that the company's not in any peril, and that we're moving ahead the best we can, and we're moving through very bad markets for the technology stocks at the moment. But we're coming through that, and we will have our money, and our results just keep coming up roses. So I would say, look forward to further releases. There's a lot more work that's going on, and there's a lot more things that are happening behind the scenes that could percolate at any time. If something like that happens, we got some great things going on, but whether they happen or not is, I don't have my crystal ball to tell you that, but the fact is, I couldn't be more relaxed and happier than everything that's happening with the company. I'm not happy with the price. Nobody is. But I'm happy with the progress we've made. I'm happy with the response I get from the shareholders. And I'm happy with the response I'm getting out there in the community. It's, I just go to bed. I don't have any worries about about our process or about what's happening in the market. I have an old saying, why worry about things? Worry is debilitating. And that's what it is. And I go to bed at night and I have a good solid sleep and get up in the morning, see what's happening in the market and what's going to develop during the day. So it's an exciting time. So do you have any questions, Jim?
Well, Larry, that's great news to hear. And again, maybe just refresh our listeners' memories about exactly what American Manganese is up to.
Well, American Manganese has taken a existing technology, which is a patented process that we have for treating very low grades of manganese economically. We're taking that patent and adapting it to a recycling program for cathode materials. And I'm glad you asked the question, because there's one thing that I wanted to mention is I think a lot of people, especially the mining industry, look at it and say, wow, anybody can go out there and recover that material with a hydrometallurgical process, right? But that's not quite true. There's been companies working on a hydrometallurgical process for 7, 8 to 10 years and have never reached the milestones that we have. So I just want them to know that, part of the reason that we don't get all the action that we'd like to see is a lot of people don't look below the first layer of skin and see that, hey, this company is out there. We know there's only one other patent application out there for recycling of batteries, and that came after ours. So, because we did a search and searched for that sort of thing before we ever filed for the provisional. So those are just things that, you jog your mind and let you know that maybe the shareholders would be interested in you sharing that information with.
Larry, can you tell us where American Manganese is traded and how they can get a hold of you?
American Manganese is traded on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. It's traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF, and in Germany under the symbol Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM. The website is www.americanmanganeseinc.com, and I may be reached at Reaugh, R-E-A-U-G-H, at amymn.com, or pick up the phone and give me a call anytime you feel like it at 778-574-4444.
Larry, thanks for the update.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
My guest has been Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. We were speaking on June 16th. I'm Jim Goddard.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.